Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. That's a 14 by 14 inch canvas that I've added some Artist Loft with Floetrol and a little GAC 800 in it. In case I ever use it as a layer I want to leave heavy, which I don't usually. Usually this is what I prime my canvases with. So I'm not too worried about the center because that's where I intend on swiping out, and I'm going to use some Amsterdam white with more with regular Floetrol and plenty of GAC 800 because that does wind up getting left heavy sometimes. And I'm going to plan on tipping, so I hope I can cover most of the spots except for the center, which is fine. I've got an edge catcher, which means I can tip my painting with paint on it and let it meet the edge. Let's just get on with it. Now I wanted to do something with greens. Lots and lots of greens. And I tried, and it came out paisley and beautiful, but it didn't have lots of greens. So I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to use a little peak. I wish I'd shaken that. Oh well, that's what happens. That's Peacock. And where's a paper towel? I seem to be doing this a lot lately. Just soak up that extra color. Evidently it has quite a bit of blue in it. We're not putting any blue in, so it doesn't matter. I'm a Colourarte affiliate, and I've got a selection of Vivid Intense. This one's a fluorescent green. Which I haven't used much of, I gotta say. This is chromium green. I'm going to put the ones that aren't my favorites on the bottom, so I can put what I think of as my favorites on the top. And they would be the bright ones. This is Vivid Intense Yellow Green, which reminds me a lot of the Fandango, which I will be using. I may still put a little cerulean blue in. I could change my mind and do that. I'm thinking about putting jasmine and maybe fluorescent pink in. That's the Fandango. That's a Prizm pour. You'll find the colors listed underneath the video. This is another Prizm pour. This is triple sec. I may put some more white around the edge of this. And it looks like my turntable is a little bit off, so. Okay, so I'm just going to go wild. I'm going to put a little bit of Snapdragon in, which is a primary element. It's not coming out. Maybe I'm really not supposed to put much in. I need to clean that out in a minute. For certain. And I said I was going to put a little cerulean blue in, but it's plugged up since I opened it. There, I got it. Yay. I'm thinking I'm going to put some more of the yellow-green in there. The Vivid Intense. Just because I can. Hey, that's the name of my first book on the Amazon link. Here is this Jasmine. I've got, what have I got? I've got Vivid Rouge, and I've got Fuchsia, which is a new Prizm pour, which might be really nice. And I still haven't used that fluorescent pink, and I think I'm going to do that. But I might just take the top off rather than fight with it. Oh, that's good. That's a nice combination. I like that. Now if I need something else after, I'll worry about it later. But I'm thinking right now I've got Frostbite, I'm going to wish I had some more of that someday, and I'm going to go, why did I use it in that painting? I don't know, I might have some more. So, I'm going to grab the pie spatula, which I don't usually use, because I don't usually use it, and that's why I'm going to use it. And this time I'm going to use all white, and I'm going to try some gold. Get that out of here. This is Pebeo Iridescent and Atelier Rich Gold with Australian Floetrol. Now if I leave the paint heavy and I don't make it all the way to the edge, that's going to allow me better tipping. And I'm liking that. I'm hoping I get to keep a bunch of green though. I really am. The pink and the purple look like they're taking right over. So let's do it again. I want plenty of cell activator. I'm not overly familiar with white. I don't use white. It's not my go-to. Slowly toward the edge. And scrape. That's pretty exciting. I kind of wish I had some more pink over here and a little more paint while I'm at it. There's no use in wishing. If you have it handy, use it. So go with, you know what, I have a color I didn't use. Or did I? Yeah, I guess I used the Peacock. No, it's the teal I was looking for. No, I'm going to skip it. Can't make up my mind. That's the Peacock. That's Primary Element. Excuse me, that's a Prizm pour. I like how this chromium green looks. Way better than I anticipated. That's the Fandango again. That is the Fuchsia. That's the Jasmine. I'm going to stick with my same tool. Seems to be working pretty well so far. Kind of want to scrape it off a little further, but I can use my studio rag. I keep a damp rag that's old sweatpant material. Definitely think using copious amounts of cell activator works well. Now, am I going to tip? I said I would, and I never want to. I like the Jasmine with the green. I'm going to put that in the bucket so I can't use it. I've got other tools, so if I change my mind, I can use them. Let's grab the edge catcher and see what happens. If I need to put a little paint around, I'm very tempted to not waste the Amsterdam. And I'm going to use the Artist Loft, because paint will flow to paint. And I think I'm going to do one side at a time. And keep my eye on which side that is. That's really pretty colors. I love this. Should flow right over. And I don't want the paint to flow away, so I'm going to let it hit the edge catcher. And then I'm going to throw it, as soon as it seals to the edge, I'm going to let it come right back on again. And it usually maintains the integrity of its cells. I squeeze the edge so it covers, the whole edge. I still don't want to tip. But I've got good paint on my edge right there. Helps if I hold it the whole length as best I can, and then I'm going to roll it down, or let it roll down itself, and squeeze it, and send it back again. And usually I'll scrape that off, the edge catcher I mean, but this time I'm going to pick and choose. I think I want the rest of that to come down a little further. I actually just want that one edge off here. I've got good flow. I'm going to lose all my negative space, which is not really what I wanted to do, but less paint is the lesson there. I need to get the kink out of my edge catcher. I really don't. I said I was going to put more white in there and I didn't, and I need to, because if I don't put the white in, the paint, the colors will just flow right over themselves. Now sometimes I tip back to integrate the white paint that I just added. If I can keep some negative space, I'm going to try. But I don't think it's really happening. And I really liked it with the negative space a lot. But I have got paint on my edge catcher that I can use. And I might just use the negative space that I do have and let it stay. Especially since I've got enough of that paint to just fill in. I say that and then I put a fingerprint in it. Grab my straw and fill it in. Thus the GAC 800 being a really intrinsic ingredient, because it's not thick enough. Especially if I blow it over the edge to crack. Alright, that's gorgeous. I'm not going to keep you. I'm going to shimmer this at you. I'm going to save my paint that I have on my... No, what am I going to do? I'm going to grab a Princeton Artful Catalyst spatula. Pick that up right now. And put it down right where I need it right now. Before it gets any stickier. If I put a little bead of it along the edge, that means it'll roll down and fill in. For the most part. I say, why change an entire design just to fill in a little missing gap? That's beautiful. I love this. And my phone is not set up. I love that. Was just the perfect amount of jasmine and stuff. That's beautiful. I'm glad I put the little bits of Snapdragon and Cerulean Blue in there. It looks like, what does it look like? It looks some lush paradise with a pink river. That's not very good imagination. I'm going to try and turn out my light. Tell you guys I have 31 playlists with 100 videos on them each. And everything is also separated by topic and genre. Like, what would this be? Swipes. There's a couple swipes lists with spatulas. Oh, I think I see a hair in there. Wow. And I wouldn't have caught it. Wouldn't have caught it unless I was standing above, shining a light on it. Well, whatever it is, I hope it sinks to the bottom. And I love you guys. Thank you for the donations through PayPal. The link is under the video. Under the description, you're going to find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group, Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Appreciation Group, a couple websites, Le Gallerist, Society 6, spring clothing is on there. It's not just clothing. I don't know why I keep saying clothing after that. Anyway, I do sell my artwork. I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. You'll find my paint pouring recipe under the video. Did I say that twice? I'm not sure. Thank you to my new patrons at Patreon. Thank you so much. Thank you to the members who are enjoying over 200 members-only library videos just for them. And know that as members, I will be providing early links for between days and months. That was a bubble. I'm going to hit this really quickly with the torch. And then I'm going to go, yippee! That was cool. Because it's definitely cool. I don't know how close I need to get. If there are any bubbles, they'll go with the torch. I just love this. This is Lush. Alright, what am I forgetting? Something. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. Questions are welcome and encouraged. I love you guys. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out @gmail.com. I think I mentioned Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter, but if I didn't, they're all on the link tree. Everything's there. The 20% off Colourarte coupon code is a handy thing to have. The 10% off Pixel Paint Designs coupon code will get you Australian Floetrol, Boom Gel, and Pebeo paints, as well as other things, but those are my three favorite things there. And know I love you guys, and you inspire me always. And I hope you come again. I post at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be spending a couple minutes covering my edges where I need paint down here. But the rest are all good to go. And I'll probably fill in that white gap with some more white paint, just because. Alright. I'm going to say goodbye for now. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. And whatever I've forgotten, you'll see in another video. I'm sure there's something. I'm so distracted. I do give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I know, I'm being repetitive. Never mind. I'll see you soon. I'll see you anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.